one person actually guessed it. They was like, y'all doing the thing together. I was like, not the thing. And he was like, the haircuts is giving it away.
Yeah. First time I had sex was in the ass. Now, listen, before y'all judge.
And then I waited till I got in a new relationship. And I had a threesome with the girl. And I posted pictures of me and the girl and my new girlfriend in the bed.
Welcome to In the House. I'm your host, Lady Murk in the house, and I got a full house today. Welcome my guest, my kinfolk. First of all, my fiance. Triple threat in this building. I just want y'all to just go around and introduce yourselves because, first of all, y'all are hot tamale right now. It's giving tea, baby, okay? Yeah. I'm loving the energy, first of all. So I just want to introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
I'm Quasi.
I'm Tavia G.
And I'm Diamond.
Hey, Diamond. So listen, before we get into the nitty gritty, I'd like to start the show off with a little pillow talk. And what happened to the sheets get out in the streets, baby. And I gotta hear y'all opinion because it's been the talk of the town. But Big Sean and Janae Aiko broke up, bro. After 10 years, I'm finna cry because I really loved them as a couple. And they broke up.
I think it's almost like inevitable. I do believe truly, not just with men or women, people know exactly what they want very early on. So I do feel like when you kind of stay in the same place too long, it's kind of very foreshadowing of where you not gonna go. Yeah. So I feel like we shouldn't be surprised that they broke up.
I thought he was going to put a ring on it. I ain't going to hold you, especially after the baby. Like 10 years, no ring.
10 years, no ring is crazy.
They were together and then broke up over some stuff.
Yeah.
Got back together.
Dated other people in between.
I ain't gonna lie, I only recently heard about it, seen a girl, and I was like, yuck.
He came back and dropped the baby off on that lady, wasted some more of her time, and then left.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
I'm very sad. So, man, Janae, you want to switch to the dark side.
I was feeling like she was already on the dark side.
I feel like she's there.
Come to the light side.
Light side, whatever you want to call it, we welcome you, okay? All of us. It don't even matter. So, Blueface just got out. First of all, he looks terrible. I'm just going to put it out there. I ain't trying. He looks scary.
He does.
Scary. He got bigger and got more tattoos.
Yeah, more crazy,
Like, you look, that's not even art at that point.
You look crazy.
No, that's mental disturbance right there.
But where them needles came from? In jail?
We should be very concerned. Yes.
I mean, I used to work in the jail, so I already know how it goes. I ain't shocked that he looked like that and he got all that stuff going on.
But where the needles come from?
Listen, they be finding ways. I ain't gonna put them out there, but they be figuring that out.
I ain't surprised.
Yeah.
He got happy.
They be getting creative.
Allegedly.
But he looked like he might got some heat cooking in the kitchen because he was in the studio.
Oh, no, he was thick. He was thick. He got titties and everything.
And ass.
I got an ex-girlfriend shaped just like that. I swear.
Not titties. I'm saying he might got some hit records coming out. I'm saying he might be cooking up some music.
I mean, I think Blueface is what Lil Yachty is. He's best for writing for bad bitches because Blueface is he's a bad bitch. Like, if he focuses his career on writing for women, he could go very far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've heard some of the songs like on other people's clips, and I'm like, okay, this sounds like some.
Did he catch the beat?
He actually did. He was catching it more than he ever caught it in. I mean, he's probably catching a lot in prison. So.
He caught that beat already.
Like, had to catch it. That's
exactly.
What it was.
He was like, no, this is the rhythm. This is the rhythm.
Oh, my God.
I hope he found the rhythm. Because I don't think he can rap for real. Like, that's just my personal opinion. Nah. Look at this guy.
Look at it. He looks great. That's a baddie right there.
He's a baddie.
That is a baddie letting him know I'm back, ladies.
I'm in the field.
Yeah.
It's me.
Not for real.
Yes, very much. Yes.
Speaking of Cardi, it looks like Cardi B and Stefan is having a boy. So that's what word is on the street. They are releasing there is a boy. And there's been speculation that she left this man's house because he's about to have twins with somebody else.
He's about to have a whole bunch of
He about to have
They
a
said
whole
like
bunch
5
of
different
kids.
ones.
Yeah.
Right?
He's got, and that's why it's like I try not to. When people be like, "Oh, leave pregnant people alone with money." Okay, here's the thing: is money don't solve everything.
That's true.
I do believe that at some point we need to slow ourselves down of bringing kids into messy situations.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. Money or not. It's different if you're single, you're living life, you're healed, and you just want babies, do that. But y'all be bringing kids into messy situations that later your kids have to read about and reminisce about on the internet. And I think that's where anybody, money or no money, you take it too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it just looked like Cardi just in another messy situation, and
The same man,
The
different
same-
fonts.
She's not
Different
married,
fonts,
though,
different heights.
So she's not married to him. So there's only one
Yeah.
divorce she has to get.
okay.
Yeah.
You know.
I will give her that. At least she didn't marry. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying at least you didn't marry, but you still are having a baby. That is a
With a
commitment.
Yeah.
It is
Not
a
really.
commitment.
It's a
Not
lot.
not
What do you mean, not
really.
really? You are stuck with that man for another lifetime.
Not really.
If you want to
Alright.
give your kid the best of everything,
You are.
despite your own personal issues, if you want to
Yeah.
give your kid everything they deserve, which is knowing
Which is a
all
father.
parts of who they are, you are
Yeah.
stuck with them for life.
But he might not even want to step up though. He got all these kids.
Which is even worse. So it's
It's
like, why didn't
even
you
worse.
think
You
about
could've
that
just not
before
had
you
it.
went along
Yeah.
with? You had enough kids.
You,
Yeah.
You had
Yeah.
enough kids.
Listen, they all had enough kids.
Like, there's so
Everybody
many
just
things
stopped
you can
having
do.
kids at
Anything
this
over
point.
2 is enough for me anyway.
Literally.
So,
Literally.
No, I'm dead ass. You know, my,
2 and
I
up.
mean, we gonna have one,
so
so
you push.
yeah.
Exactly. It's on clothes.
But you with 3
That would
kids
never
though.
be me.
Clothes for shop.
You ain't gonna push one.
Hell.
No, they're,
Nope.
they're
Y'all better be able to do it, or we're gonna have
Yeah,
to.
They're
figure something
plotting
else
on both of my womb. I can't say she's a
Hey,
hell no, we
yo.
won't go. She's a if I
For me,
absolutely have
yeah.
to.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
I'm
in
a-
worst
I'm a-
circumstance,
you don't want
like
a
she
puppy?
can't have
If-
one,
if-
or
if-
Like
don't
for
work
me,
out, do you
the
want a
women in
dog?
my family don't carry well. It'd be like a lot of pounds and stuff like that. And then me and my house stuff, I'm like, I don't know. But if I was to go, get evaluated, and they like you good, then I'll do it.
Yeah. It's more like if I
Yeah.
can't do it,
yeah.
she'll do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to have one? Though?
I do.
Okay.
I've always wanted to be a mom.
That's
Like, which
feel
is really
that.
weird. I never like fantasized about being like a wife or anything, but like I wanted to be a mom. I think part of it came from like my mother's structure. Like my biological mother wasn't the greatest, and my stepmother, I love her to death. Best thing that ever happened to me, but she was my stepmother, and we navigated through what that meant and that separation. So it was like I always want, and even like as I got older and even separated from that trauma, it's like I yearned to be a mother. Like I wanted to be a mother.
I feel that.
So
Really
I'm
think I
like,
want whatever
if I
she
want
wants.
one, I just want to physically have one.
No,
if
for
I have
sure. I
one,
feel
I'm
that.
cool off of that. Like, and then I just want to foster and raise up kids because I don't
You
think
wanna
you have to
foster too?
genetically have children to be a
Yeah.
parent.
That's hard.
Definitely fostering a dog.
yeah.
I do that.
I want to foster, and I want to
Teenagers.
I want to foster teenagers. Like
So
when
our child is
I
a
want to have
teenager.
kids, and if we have like 1 or 2, once they get to a certain age, I want to foster
Yeah.
teenagers because they're often left in the system, and I work a lot with kids, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, mother. Come on. I love that. I can't wait to be a ghetto mom. But anyway, that's my story, girl. I'm ready. Bitch, I'm pregnant. I'm ready.
I can see you right now.
I'll be, y'all invite some baby shower and everything. Just come on. It's going to be real. Lion King.
As long as there's meatballs, I'm good.
Okay. Love
If y'all
some
got
baby
Please
shower.
say there'll be meatballs.
Mm.
I want the meatballs.
It's gonna be meatballs.
the
We
best
in there,
meatballs
yes.
ever.
I got some vegan meatballs.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. We better be mixing it
I got
up.
the regular ones too.
Exactly. So we're going to get into our topic. Each and every week, like I said, we talk about social issues, but I had to do something fun and crazy. We talking about gay poly today. First of all, This is brought to you by Shades of Non-Monogamy, which you guys should definitely check out. They are therapists that also work with couples and people that do the little troubles and everything like that. And you want to get a little messy between the sheets and a little freaky. It's just all communication, being free, and just exploring one another and learning. And that's what it's about, education, but having fun and being sexy at the same time. So make sure you check out Shades of Non-Monogamy. That is sponsored right here in the house. Let's go straight into the topic. First of all, I gotta know, how did you guys meet? Like, I think that's the real, people are curious, how does these hell, what the hell, what did this
Okay,
even happen?
Okay, you can start it off.
So
Let her start.
me and her met. I sent the TikTok DM, the little waves by accident. I was like, oh my God. Mind you, we followed each other on social media and stuff like that, So I peeped her here and there. I'm like, okay. But I sent that wave and I was like, dang. So I tried to retract it real quick. She was like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, okay. We here to stay. We here to stay. Yeah. So, we flirted and stuff like that. And, we let each other know we was interested in each other, and we ended up meeting and stuff like that, started dating, and I was like, yeah, we in the building. So then, we got to a good place within our dynamic once we were dating, asked her to be my girlfriend, made it a big thing, because she deserves that.
And she do?
Yes, had a good time, and in our conversations, we basically was like, we're going to date each other and everything, and if we decide to bring somebody else in, it would have to be a year in. We would have to discuss the fact that, it has to be somebody we both like. So, yeah.
So this was always on the table.
Yeah, because we both practiced poly beforehand, before dating each other. I practiced solo poly, though.
And my last committed relationship, I was single for 3 years, but my last committed relationship was polyamorous. I was in a previous throuple before that. It did not go well at all. There was a lot of learning lessons. So I had got to a place in my dating life when I was dating, I was like, I am polyamorous. This is who I am. So that was kind of my tagline when I was meeting people, hey, before we even get too far, I want you to know I'm poly. Even though I have a lot of monogamous wants, initially I had a lot of monogamous wants. I was I only want to marry one person, raise kids with one person. Of course, life changes. I was like, polyamory will always be a part of who I am. And she was like, yeah, I practice solo poly.
So let's break that down.
So
think I'm confused.
So that's basically when you have a partner or many partners, but they don't necessarily interact with each other, but they know about one another. So that's what I practiced. So I had more than one. At the time, I had two, and they knew about each other. But
yeah. So there's different, a lot of people don't know that there's different types of polyamory, and then there's different
hierarchy.
There's different levels. So we practice hierarchy polyamory, which was when I came to her and I was like, I'm polyamorous. She came to me. I was like, okay, well, I like to be in charge. I think that works best for me. And her counter was, I don't mind you being in charge, but I need to be leading when it comes to picking who we involved with. And I was like, okay, we can do that, which is how.
Yeah.
We got to
Come on down.
Yeah, I saw her on that show, Studs of LA, and I was like, she was the only one that kind of her demeanor, I was attracted to the way she carried herself on the show. It was just very different from everybody else on the show. And then,
we did a podcast, not a podcast, it was a stream. It was a dating stream, actually, because they weren't yet fully in a relationship yet. I think we met, a month before?
Yeah, a month before I made it official.
So we did that stream, and she is up there, and she's like, I'm anti-stud. He's like, I want somebody that's gonna take care of me, but however, I don't really like the way the studs act and this, that, and there, and everything she said. I was like, I'll do whatever you say. I don't care about any of what you're saying right now. I'm not like any stud you've ever met. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she finally was like, yeah, okay, cool. We matched, and then after we matched, we tried to talk a little bit, but somebody was blocking us bad. And
wasn't me. Don't look at me.
Don't look over here. Girl, we know it ain't you. She was like,
she was all for it. She was like, get that. She was like, get that. And I was like,
But in the midst of us trying to talk and that not working out, because of what was happening, they ended up making it official. And I seen it on, what was it, TikTok?
Yeah.
And I was like, she could have just fucking told me. She could have told me. Why you got a girl? That was cool. Just say that. So then we was kind of
We was a little beefed out.
So we see each other in public
She
for
was
6
doing
months. I was like,
Studs of LA and Studs of ATL.
ATL.
And you just know how the people, once they get a little popular, especially the gays, I love our people, but I have to say it, especially the
But that's
gays,
not
when
me,
they get a
though.
little social media popularity, they get a little beside themselves.
I'm not like that.
And-
Though. I never have. I actually have like really bad imposter syndrome. Like everybody be like, "You're so cool. We're our favorite." And I'd be like, I ain't do nothing. You know, I just was acting like myself. They was like, that's the point. Like, you're acting like you. Like, you are just being you. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Whole time she's like, she acting Hollywood.
She was telling me, I mean, she kept me up to date with everything. You know what I mean? She told me every move, everything that was going on. I'm like, all right, but keep locking that in.
Yeah, she was like, there's an authenticity about her. And I was like, blah, blah, blah,
I was
blah,
like, she acting Hollywood.
blah.
What you talking
I was like, she acting Hollywood. And so, like, fast forward, like, time went on, and it was, like, just one particular day we had, like, kind of just hit, like, close to our year mark or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it was one particular day, like, we were long distance initially, and I was missing her bad, and I was like, man, I'm missing you bad. I'm homesick, like, you know, because I live in LA now. All of my, like, core people are on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I was like, I just want to go out for a drink. I'm scrolling, I get on TikTok. She happens to be on live at the time. We don't follow each other, but she's on live. First thing out her mouth when I clicked open the live is, y'all want a drink? Come pull up at my job type stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm laughing on the phone with her. I'm like, you'll never guess who just said pull up at her job. So I pulled up at her job. I like got in the live. She acknowledged me, and I was like, I'm gonna pull up. She was like, pull up, thinking I'm capping. I pulled up at her job, and then like the rest was history. Like I initiated the dating because that was like our process that we discussed, like me vetting her and everything. So we were dating for like a couple months. They had met like once in between, and then like close to our second month they had met and they vibed, and then it just went from there.
Yeah. So we've been dating 7 months, and she actually is now my girlfriend.
Yes.
So you asked her. So you didn't ask her.
No.
Oh,
and that's the thing. We wanted to be authentic. I'm like, ask her. Like, y'all started dating first. Don't ask me when you ask her. Ask me when you're ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it has to be authentic and genuine. Like,
the only thing that will be combined is like after they solidify their relationship, she wants to be asked. She always said that she's a lady. She's a lady. She's a lady. So she said she wants to be asked, and it's like at that point, if you've solidified individual relationships with us, you've locked in. You know, we brought you in. We'll ask her together. Yeah. That would be the one thing we do together. Okay. Yeah.
And then that'll be our all together anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay. So when y'all date, y'all still going individual dates, or do you two go individual, or y'all still?
No, we do individual dates, group dates, like separate. Like when we did our 1 year, because we recently celebrated our 1 year anniversary. We spent half of it together, and then like we was like, "Hey, we miss you. Like, come along." So then we spent some of it together.
Yeah, she was like, "All day, it's all day." Was like, "We want you here."
Yeah,
now. All right, y'all got it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm trying to be as supportive as possible.
Yeah, no, and that's important because it is. So when it comes to like y'all talk about how y'all had to have an agreement, right, on who's going to vet, but even making decisions. I know you're like the one in charge. So are you dominant in the bedroom as well? Are you telling them?
Oh yeah, I'm super.
Hey, you do this, you do that,
no
or like
I am. In the beginning, it was more like I knew her and I was like learning her. So in the beginning, it had more directorial vibe because it's like, you know, of their personality types. But now I feel like they pretty much got a hold of it. I just kind of like sit there and enjoy. When they be off on their own vibe, I just be sipping me some wine or a drink. And they just got their own kind of connection. Like, that has nothing to do with me. Like, they be, like, lost in it, into it, and I just be vibing and enjoying it. So, yeah.
But we also have solo days with each other, too. Like, we have 2 rooms in our house, and we'll be like, you know, I want to spend time with you today. And tonight. And in the morning.
Missing somebody, baby.
And so
missing somebody.
And that's how it goes. And like we or they'll do like the, you know, I'm not in the mood, but like I'm in the mood to watch.
Yeah.
So it just depends on.
Don't leave me
out.
in the game.
But that's them too. Contrary to popular belief, them two are more like, they're like the feral cats. I'm more into the like intimacy part, the foreplay. So I don't have to go all the way there. They want to go all the way there all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No,
Yeah, this lady is a performing artist. She saged me one time. Crazy.
Gotta do that though.
The sage here.
Yeah.
We gotta do that. Yeah, we take a spiritual baths
Yeah.
and all that. Like we don't mess around.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I just never been with anybody really intimate until that happened. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Get this
Body-
shit now.
I like this.
You felt cleansed. You felt cleansed. I'm a new woman. Yeah.
That's the spirit right
Nah, I love that. Nah, we
there.
did.
You love that, right?
No, so because this is the thing. All right, so this is in the conversation. We're gonna get advice from y'all. You know,
Okay.
Yeah.
maybe you can help us out. Maybe this is, we need help. So we always say, our door not open but it's cracked.
Okay.
Okay, I'm mad at that.
Yeah, I feel that.
So I don't care about
You still gotta knock before you come in.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
You know what I mean? It's rules. So now I don't know about going as far as another relationship partner.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I won't. I'm not saying I will. But I'm cool with hella threesomes. Like any bitch that
Like a
can want it and
franchise.
get it, y'all can get it.
Yeah.
We'll run through y'all bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Train y'all hoes.
But see, that's a lot of energy though.
And that is a
That's
lot of energy.
Yeah.
And
So
so
that's
you gotta
why
be
we
careful.
haven't.
You gotta be careful about who you
Nah,
bring
for
back
sure.
around.
But I feel
Yeah.
like that's
For
very
sure.
honest in where she's at, and I
Yeah.
don't feel like it'd be a lot of stuff going on around, like you said, a lot of energy. So just pick that one person that y'all vibe with, and
Yeah.
She can
do
help
y'all
with the
thing.
bills.
You gotta
I
be
know
locked
she's
in.
gonna love kids.
Yeah.
She can't have any
You got
kids,
kids?
though. I have kids.
How many kids you get?
2. They grown. They big kids.
Okay.
No diapers changing. 12
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
taking them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They, you know what I'm saying?
Baby, that's fine.
In the crib
Because
can do their own thing.
I'm an
Yeah.
anti person.
But I don't like dating people with kids. You know?
That's real.
Yeah,
That's
So,
real.
I already got them. I don't need
I don't need nothing else.
nothing
Yeah.
else. So
Come by yourself.
But I feel you because when we talked about initially before we met, that's why I was like, this is like Dominique is like our person because when we initially met, I was like, there's no more thruples. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not interested at all.
Yeah.
And she was like, I feel you, whatever you want. And we always said like we would interact with somebody else, but
Mhm.
somebody else who had their own like very firm life, who wasn't interested in like combining lives, but
Mhm.
sharing life. Like they would have their own place to live, they would live their own life, and we would like do our thing with them. But Dominique was just like a special case. So when we bonded, we was like, we could do this life thing together. But even like when people be like, y'all want a fourth? And I'm like, even if we go there, that's gonna be on some laxy daisy chill. There is no
Y'all
more.
not coming to live with us.
There's no more
Yeah.
full
Yeah.
unit adding and
Like,
no.
we're not adding y'all to the
No.
paperwork. Y'all gonna be
Nothing.
living in your own
Right.
place.
Yeah, no, it's none of that. Like the kids, you won't interact with the kids. Like this is it. So I understand that and respect that, and that works because not everyone has the capacity for multiple full-time relationships.
No,
But
sure.
you
That's-
enjoy, and then some people who do involve themselves with couples, they're not also looking for a full-time commitment. They're looking for something that they can enjoy while living their independent life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So speaking of that, you speak of like paperwork. You guys plan on getting married to three each other? Like, how does that even look? Because I know they trying to change the law, but fuck the laws. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
we
literally.
still gonna get married.
So-
We engaged right now. So
I mean, in the case that they do overturn, gay
Yeah.
marriage or whatever, I mean, it's still it's a contract. It's a
Mhm.
business. We will
I
write. There will
fuck
be
that.
paper written up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so whoever gets married to whoever first, the next person will be
Mhm.
power of attorneys, and we'll get like
okay.
living wills and all those good things
That's all right.
written up to make sure that they have just as much rights to our children and our well-being and our final says and things like that if something were to happen on the back end, like all of our money, all those things will just be combined.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all paperwork will be signed and be taken care
That
of.
just should be.
I will be just as much of a wife, or
Mhm.
she will be just as much as a wife as the
Mhm.
next person. Just a jump broom.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
How we did it back in the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, for real, 'cause you didn't need no contract. Like, people just was married.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And that's beautiful. So,
Yeah.
salute to
Especially
that.
before it was overturned, we was just married. You'd be like, that was their wife. They had their
Yeah.
ceremonies and they went on, and
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then you
Like,
tied
ain't
up all
gotta
your
let us-
paperwork,
You ain't gotta
yeah.
let us marry. We don't care. We'll write it down. And we get a
Literally.
ring.
Yeah.
Because
Like we said.
legally, you can give
There's a lot of
anyone
things.
Yeah.
the ownership to your business or your property or anything. They
Or
never
to
needed
him.
marriage for that.
Like,
So
exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. So, going into that, how do you guys balance? And you spoke about it a little bit, but each other time? I know you got our own careers, y'all do your own lives, even with each other. Like, how do y'all balance, especially when y'all all on your cycles? I really want to know that. Now, I know I'm in like TMI.
Well, we got a great setup right now. We've
that's
somehow
it.
synced perfectly in order to the point where like she goes when she's next to her like second to last day, I'm loading up. And then when I'm ending, she's loading up. So
But
we're
at the
like
time, we were both, me and her were on the same
Same page,
like,
yeah.
Same day, all that. So
we've
it
kind of
was
like
a week
equaled
and a half.
out now, like throughout the terms. We pretty much knock all of our cycles out within like 10 days of the month. Like they're like back to back like that. Yeah.
Shit, 10 days
Yeah.
is just for me.
Nah,
10
Yeah.
days just for you.
That's crazy. I'm like,
Oh no!
man.
And I think it works too because she's like the longest, but we have like 3-4 days.
yeah.
Yeah, we're like 3-4 days.
What?
So when we overlap, it's usually within our second day. So we're knocking our out in the same week.
So how y'all handling each other like attitudes? Cause like, let's be real. You know, I know when she about to start. Like, you know what I mean?
I get moody.
They're
I'm the
moody.
big baby.
I've never PMS like a normal girl, but them two, that's like hell on earth.
I'm dying. I need my chocolate.
I'm actually like perpetually just angry. So everything I'm always irritable. Why would anyone be here? Like, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. I can't help it.
Man, yeah.
And then I'm also a big ass baby too. So like I don't know.
Yeah, heavy on the big baby.
I'll be working through
Heavy
it.
on the
And she's always walking around happy.
Yeah. You'll rarely know that I remember one time I was like, it's my third day. And she was like, you've been on your period this whole time? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, how is that even possible? And I was like, But when it comes to balance, it's just a lot of talking, a lot of planning. Like I'm a planner. So I'll put our whole month on a calendar from like work to extracurricular activities. Like I'm a super planner, but it's just about planning and
the bank, the money manager here.
and like taking advantage of the moments. So like if she randomly has like a day off or vice versa, we'll be quick to communicate and be like, so what's your schedule looking like? So it really just takes a lot of every single aspect is a lot of communication.
And
so much
love and care.
And attention, love and care. Yeah.
Love and care.
Yeah.
That's got to be in the forefront of your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spoke a little earlier about different poly relationship, whatever, right? And I'm still new to this, you know what I'm saying? So I would like to get educated. Nah, for sure.
Get your book.
Get
your book out.
I don't know too. You see,
Oh no, it's here.
I'm gonna say it's like she's got it covered. Like
That's life for me. Like,
everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would love that. I would fucking love that. And then when she could cook, like, you know, like that.
You gonna let her come live with y'all?
See,
I'm doing a line of that.
about bills, so you gonna let her come?
It depends though, because I had to think about it too. Like, it really depends on who she is.
she's got to come with it.
Yeah.
She just can't. She
Yeah.
can't be tiptoeing. Yeah.
We added value to each
That's
other.
the
So.
part.
And that's the things that people don't understand. Like, you can't just be adding somebody because they look nice and,
Yeah,
and
like-
can fuck good. A little piece.
I
mean, if they not
But I think it's like how deep you want to go. Like if you just want like a fun time partner, then the requirement is looking good and doing what you need to do good. But if you're talking about blending your life in some capacity to another person, then it has to come with more for sure.
A little more, and that like don't skip that. That comes too.
Yeah. But why is it such a big secret? Like when I first initially wanted to have this conversation, I was searching, like I just put it out there like, yo, whoever in the poly relationship, hit me up. And like it's like no one wants to talk about it. Like people work for government jobs or some shit. Like it's not something that's really open. Not saying that a lot of people not doing it, because I think a lot of people are doing it, but it's not really.
I think it's just all the like. First of all, it's all the negative connotations behind it.
Okay.
And it just all goes back to like capitalism. We were taught men and women, strict monogamous structures. So it's like every time you push the needle a little bit, people be like, what are you doing? And then I think as queer women,
Right.
it makes it extra hard because it's one thing to tell your parents, hey, I'm gay.
I'm gay twice.
But now, and
I
then,
got 2 bitches.
then to go back and tell your parents, like, hey, not only am I gay, we want to live this third family. I think straight people kind of get away a little bit more with polyamory because people usually just lean that on sexuality. Like, there's a man there. They lean that on like, okay, you have a husband, but you're kind of curious. Well, you're keeping your husband's structure. But when you tell people, yeah, I want to be with 2 women, so you're talking about, oh, you want to be double the gay?
Right. And I also think
already
it's like, I think it's more accepted, like you said, when it comes to like the hetero norm. Like within our community, people are like y'all already gay, God. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but you see a man and 2 women, they like rooting for it. It's kind of weird.
But like, tell me when you have seen a straight relationship work out. Like, I mean, you don't see it work out that often.
Yeah.
But
And you already getting dogged out by one person. I'm having the time of my life for 2.
And then
leave me alone.
People practicing polyamory incorrectly. I think also because a lot of times when you hear, especially, and I love our people, especially lesbians, usually when they add a person to their relationship, there was a lack somewhere else, or they were dang near falling apart, or something was like missing, or even in reverse, when 2 women add a man to their relationship, there's usually like a lack. So it's very hard for people to wrap their head around like, oh no, y'all were just healthy and y'all equally or y'all differently wanted a different person. They just don't try to hear that. Like, one thing we love reassuring Diamond about is like, we didn't need you. We wanted you. And some people, if you're not healed, take that wrong. Like, but we were good. We were having a ball. We didn't have any emptiness in our relationship. We were having fun. We just literally seen Diamond and was like, you're amazing. You got good value. Could add to us. Enjoy. And that's how we positioned her. We was like, we want you to know we're not falling apart. Like, with or without you, we still believe we'll stay here and we'll thrive. And I think that is how initially polyamory was supposed to be practiced, but that is not how it's being practiced. So when people hear it, they be like, oh, this is the end of the relationship here.
They be like, they're at the end.
They're at the end of the relationship.
No, I promise you. But
it's like a scapegoat.
And
that's not going to solve anything.
Because I knew it wasn't the last leg, I immediately was like, yeah, I gotta make sure I meet this girlfriend first.
Yo, so we're gonna take a break really quick. Don't go nowhere. When we get back, more in the house. Welcome back to In the House. Brought to you by Status Network. Shout out to Status. Look, we're going to get right back into this conversation. It's all about poly. And I'm learning so much. I'm so happy you guys are here. Thank you for
We are happy to be
here.
here.
Me
I
might get a couple more lessons. I might, put my application in. I'm with that. I'm not opposed to it. So we talked about a little bit earlier about, just being open with your relationship. Let's talk about y'all families, because have you revealed,
let me go.
Go
ahead. I'll go first. So,
yes.
My family have met Tavia and everything. They know where I stand with her and everything. Everything's good, mom and dad side, because it's they're split up, so it's like dad side, mom side. So initially, when I brought up the conversation, because I was with my dad at the time about Diamond, he was like, he flinched, make a face, nothing. I was like, yeah. He was like, well, I know you, so sound good. He like, when I get to meet her. And I'm like, they had conversations on the phone and stuff like that, but they haven't met in person. And as far as my mom and like my sisters and everything, my sisters have met Diamond over the phone and stuff like that. They're like, I love it for you. They're like, I know who you are. We love Tavia already.
I love that.
Diamond, she's this new addition. I see how, she's fitting into your life. I love it. Like, my people, they're aware. They love it. I'm not gonna lie.
That.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
And my family, man, they know I love women. And women love the girls on Diamond. So I told my grandmother that I was gonna. She actually has come home with me.
That's what's
and
up.
actually met my family. So she met my uncle, my mom, my sisters, everybody, my nieces, like everybody. And when I told my grandma, I was like, "Grandma, I'm bringing one of my girlfriends home." Because when I talk about them, I call them both my girlfriends. They're both my partners. This is what it is.
Yeah.
And she was like, "One of them." I was like, "Yes, ma'am." I was like, and she was like, "What do you mean by that?" I date 2 women at the same time, and very serious about both of them. And she was like, "Well, then nobody's upset, nobody's getting hurt or anything." And I was like, "No, ma'am." And they both date each other too. And she was like, "Well, they're okay. I'm okay.
Yeah,
I'm excited to meet them because they
yes.
ain't got nothing to do with you." And then I bring them home, and everybody's like, "We love her as much as we gonna love the other one. We excited to meet her too."
Yeah.
So they ain't married yet, but next time around we go back to Kentucky because that's where I'm from.
Okay.
And we get to meet the rest of my family. My family been cool about everything, even me coming out.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sure.
Now, see, I'm the difference, but not like in a bad way. I think so. My dad's a preacher.
Okay.
And I think a while ago we just kind of got to like a need to know basis. So they have met like Quasi on like This Is My Girlfriend, and my mother actually has met Diamond in our early dating stages and love her. But like kind of what I explained to them, like I'm not into hiding anything. I don't do secrecies. But even in my like solo lesbian relationships, I just move different. I've never been a big PDA person. I've always been like, it's no secret that I'm gay. You're not going to disrespect anyone but I bring home. But we're not as vocal as like they are with their family. Like I don't get around my family like girlfriend. Don't call her my friend. But I'd be like, I've always been on like a need to know. Like that's just how we respect each other and stay in each other's life. Because the minute you start getting like over explanative and then people think they have a feedback back, now we get to arguing. And I've kind of settled in my life and in therapy, like these are people that I love and supported me through one part of my journey, and I want them to be a part of my life. But I respect the fact that they don't totally get how I live my life. But we're not friends. We're family. I don't have to engage in full conversations with you about what I have going on. You just have to know that I'm happy and healthy. I'm going to bring these people around when I want to, respect them. Move with love, and we can all go forward. We don't have to engage in conversations that we don't align in, and that's totally fine.
That's powerful.
You know what I'm saying?
And I hope families get that, especially around this holiday season. Like everybody just want to bring home the loved ones. That's it, and that's all that matters.
And like even this holiday, we've decided, because even recently, my mom was like, "You coming home for Christmas?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna spend Christmas in my home with my family," and she didn't argue about it. She like she knows deep down like what I meant, and we're on social media. It's no secret. I don't have my parents blocked, so they're not slow. They know exactly what's going on.
And they're welcome to come.
And they're welcome to come. So it's just, this is my life and that is your life. And because of religious and everything values, like we've just found a mutual line of respect. Don't disrespect me, I won't disrespect you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and that's why I told my mom I'm gonna spend this Christmas with my family, and we'll go forward from there. Yeah.
Okay. And I love that. Now I can't wait, to see y'all marriage. I can't wait to see y'all babies whenever that happens. I'm just excited that y'all open and y'all don't give a fuck, because y'all shouldn't give a fuck. We don't give a damn. Oh God. No, So y'all never had any jealousy moments between each other.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Not like a lot, but we definitely, like, I think the first time they like engaged with each other without me, I was already having a bad day.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like jealousy about them, but like, when you already have a bad, like, it's like, you already having a bad day.
And y'all left me by myself. I was like, I'll never touch her again. I swear to God.
And first of all,
I was doing the touching.
And she's had a day like, she having a bad day, and she like, so y'all in here laughing and giggling and having a good time. And she's had one like, I need some attention. Y'all over here doing y'all own thing. Like, but I think what works with us is it's not jealousy about each other. It's recognizing the trauma that we have internally.
And also, this was very early in our relationship.
Very early. We don't have now.
We cool now.
Whatever.
Like the first couple months of them all being.
We learning each other though.
Yeah. So we identify our internal trauma, and a lot of times jealousy isn't about the person. it's about whatever you're battling with. Like if you have feelings of inadequacy and then you see maybe your partner being fulfilled in a way you feel like you're not doing a good job in, it has nothing to do with the person. It has everything to do with how it's making you feel. And once we identify like these are our relationship traumas, it makes us move about those moments more easily, because it's like we're now not talking about a person. We're now like, oh, I'm mad you're doing this with her. It's more like I haven't been paid attention in the way that I need to in the last week, and I feel like you could give me some more of that and we could go forward.
It was crazy. Even when you had that moment, like I literally went up to her, like you know, she was having her moment. I was like, "What's going on? Like, what's wrong? Like, I know it's something deeper than what you're saying." And I had to explain it to Diamond, like, it's not about you. It's not about what we did. Like, it's something going on. And then we came downstairs, talked to her. It was good.
We need a third person, so that way
we have a better fresh eye.
It's heated and we can't get it through. That third person gonna be like,
come in.
Because I was finna leave the house. You know what I mean? I was in the car in the driveway.
Yeah.
Let's get back together. That's why we need the third person. No, seriously.
Okay.
And y'all need to go see that lady.
Okay.
We do.
That is so funny.
Nah, for real. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna pray about it.
Don't pray about it.
All right, listen. Now I don't know what day this was, but I saw this on my timeline today, and that's what made me reach out to you. And God plans, you know what I mean. So I saw you on Official JJ stream, and he came and tried to, you know, do what he do. He don't never holler at the femmes. He don't try to go out the studs. I don't know what's going on.
Go against the grain.
You know, who going? So how was that experience for y'all? Like, was it? Like, did he plan that? He's like, yo, I'm about to do a little TV,
Well, we talked to him, and he made it clear, like, his thing with the studs is he has a lot of stud friends. He actually, and that's why it was so easy to move about with him throughout, like, the interaction, because when we, talked offline, he actually has, like, a lot of respect for the gay community, and all his closest friends are studs, and not in, like, a fetishy way. It's just more like, I think he respects women, but he is very masculine. So it's like studs meet his intersection. And he was just so calm and nice about it. And, like, once we like wrapped it up and we were like, this is a video, it was like funny and everything like that. But we're very chill based on the approach. And he was very respectful. He wasn't disrespectful when he was rejected. Like it was all about the approach and his energy. So it was funny.
I feel like we handle stuff like that like on a regular. Anyway though, like people try to people trying to talk to us. They don't be playing. They be jumping off the bridge about it.
Listen, on the way to go meet up with him, we had 4 men, and they're very respectful. Nobody said anything bad, but we were walking, and this man was like, "Can I ask what the occasion is?" I was like, "Why?" We all dressed alike. Yeah. He's like, I was like, "That's our girlfriend, and she dresses us." And he was like, "That's what I'm talking about. That's my man." Like, looking at me, and then the other people was like, "Y'all sisters?" And I was like, "No, they my girlfriend, and she dresses us." He was like, nephew. And then we get into the car, and the lady goes, "Are y'all singing, girl?"
It's diabolical.
And then even after the interaction with Jay, like we're sitting there, like we're waiting for our Uber, 4 people back to back.
Y'all look good.
Y'all, one person actually guessed it. They was like, y'all doing the thing together. I was like, not the thing. And he was like, the haircuts is giving it away.
No, for sure.
So this is our daily interaction. So that's why it's like we kind of, for us, it's all about approach. We don't like being disrespected, so we don't warrant disrespectful energy. But we do accept curiosity, and we always encourage people who are more willing to learn and question than to speak and judge.
Yeah. It's funny because he was supposed to be on tonight. Really? So I had JJ booked for in the house for today. Before I reached out to you, but when I saw you, I was like, "Oh, bet." I'm thinking you still in Atlanta. I never even knew you moved.
Yeah, a lot of people are still figuring that out. Like,
don't worry, we coming back.
People like DM me and try to book me, and they're like, "I'm doing this," and I'd be like, "LOL, I live in LA." Like, what do you want me to do? Yeah.
We'll be back though.
And that's why I said God works, because when I saw you, I said, "Oh, I could just hit him about my poly shop. I've been trying to get a poly group for you. I didn't even know you was in the poly shop." I hit you up, and then I'm like, damn, yo even come and y'all came through. So salute to y'all for coming through.
Of course. Thank you for having us and inviting us.
I'm gonna see you outside. When you outside, stud, and I'm gonna blow your spot up on your camera, yo. But still, all love. You know what I'm saying? Oh God! But what made y'all do the haircuts though? I gotta know before we move on. Okay. I feel like y'all did every color so far.
Everybody swear to God, they like you giving them the spaghetti. How you make them do it? I'm like, oh my God. So for me, no, literally, we eating the spaghetti. Oh my God, we crazy. So for me, I had my locks for 4. Okay, might eat a little bit. I had my locks for 4.5 years, and I maintained them and did it myself and everything. And like this past year, like with her, I was like, man, like I'm ready for my new transition, because before I even locked my hair, I was like, I'm either gonna cut it all off. I had a big afro. I was like, I'm gonna cut it off or do locks. So I did the locks. I'm like, I'm ready for something new. So I was like, my first month in LA, I'm gonna cut it off.
Cause I was growing my hair back at the time I met her, not because I wanted my hair back. I wanted to wear braids. Yeah. So I was telling her, I used to have like a lot of hair, like hair down to my like back or whatever. And when I went bald, it was so freeing. So when I met her and I was like talking about my hair, I was like, man, I can't wait till this year is over. I'm about to shave my head off. And she was like, I've always wanted to shave my hair. And I remember I was like, not that I cared about her having hair. I was like, think about it. All right.
Yeah.
I've thought about it. I was like, wait a year, only because I knew like when I was going through my like, I want to cut my hair. I was so doubtful. And I actually, when I went bald, it wasn't much of a choice. Like I had an allergic reaction. I went to go dye it. It started falling out at the roots type of stuff. But it was the greatest thing that ever could have happened to me. So I was telling her, I was like, if you get the choice, make sure it's something you feel deep down inside. Take your time.
Yeah, for sure.
At the time she first saw Diamond, she was bald.
Yeah.
Like
I was green
she was green and bald.
First season.
And then like later I remember we saw her and she had locks again. I was like, God dang.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like just all the synergy. She was like, okay, well, if we continue forward and we do the thing and we move together, we can make it like we move to LA, we close the distance like thing. Like we both cut our hair at the same time. I was ready to cut my hair. As soon as I had my braids and all my cuts, I was like, we can wrap this up. And when I met her with locks, she was like really enjoying her locks, but she was like going back and forth. Like, I don't know, I'm not really connecting with this set, like, and stuff like that. And so one day we laid in the bed, she's at work. We took a little shroom. She was like, I think I just need something different. I'm like, what? Like a different way? And she like a different hairstyle. I was like, we could cut it today. Okay. And she came home. And she was a little hesitant at first, and
I was
then
like, "It's fine, we ain't gotta do it." Because at that point, the moment she was hesitant, I ain't gonna do it no more. I was like, "It's fine, I'm about to go upstairs." Yeah. She's like, "Baby, it's fine. Everything's gonna get a little happy."
Because I wanted to cut my hair, and
I was like, "Come on, let's just do it."
And I was like, "Let me tell y'all something. Yeah. Y'all got 2 weeks before I cut mine."
For me, I think it's because for me, I was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna cut it at home." Like I had a plan in my head and everything. I was like, "You know what? Y'all asked me, let's do it."
Yeah, let's do it. So I was like, "I can cut it."
Yeah,
I could. I'll do it right now.
And I feel like new relationship hair cuts a lot of weight. And I feel like we were all coming out of different relationship traumas. It was like we were all about to enter something so new and so risky in some people's eyes. I was like, man, let's let go of the weight we can let go of, you know? And so I was like, let's just start fresh. And this is a real bonding experience. To do this together, you never quite forget. So,
And they swore up and down it was her. They were like,
Tavia,
I'm like, whole time it was me in the bed. I was like, you know what sounds good?
Let's cut that shit. Yeah, no, that's what's up. So we about to get into a game.
Yes.
Woo!
What I win?
Listen.
Y'all gonna win.
So we're gonna play our Kim folks' favorite hot potato, aka thought potato. Yeah. So this is how the game goes. We're gonna go around the circle. You gotta reveal your deep dark secret.
Okay.
Or if you're too scared, you can do a never have I ever. But I feel like y'all spicy enough. So I want to hear the deep dark secret. Oh God.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got a deep dark secret.
I ain't hear.
I got one.
I ain't hear not a goddamn secret. Nah.
It's cool.
Can we start with you?
I got a fear.
You start us off?
Ooh. Okay. That's fair.
Okay. That was good.
That's fair. Okay. Deep dark secret. I done told a lot too on this.
Be careful with her.
Man,
secret. Literally.
All
Start
right, let me see. Let me cut through. Shit. Deep dark secret. Man, I really don't. You got one for me? Hey, yo,
Not the
you got one for me? I just told them all. All right, let me think. Oh, I got one. I got one. First time I had sex was in the ass. Now listen, before y'all judge.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm like, who the fuck would want to lose their virginity there?
Listen. We do not judge.
Okay.
You judge a little bit. All right.
I'm like, how that happened?
I was a virgin. You know how virgin think. They think everything is just dumb. I don't know what the fuck we be thinking. I don't know why I thought it was easier. Or maybe Christian, or I don't know.
It was definitely Christian.
Definitely Christian.
Yeah.
Do it in the booth.
And I still was trying to have my feet outside the door. You feel me? Trying to see what's up. Never again. That was one and done. And that's my deep dark secret.
Okay.
That is.
Okay.
That's what y'all
That is something, baby.
I got one.
Okay.
I got one. Okay. One thing to know about me is I'm the sweetest person ever, and it takes me a lot to do you like that. But when I go there, I can take it to hell. So I had this ex-girlfriend who thought she was going to get the better of me. All the classic lesbian stuff, tried to like accuse me of like killing her, was like faking the funk, had her parents involved, all the stuff. Really drugged me through the nonsense. And then after I sat there and supported her, she woke up one day and was like, I think I can find better. So she goes home on a vacation that I paid for, meets a girl, and comes back like, I don't think this is a healthy relationship for me, after taking all my money and all of my resources. So her parents offered her to move to the state she visited in, and that she met the girl. So I found the girl that she met while she was there, followed her, liked the pictures, wait till she liked some pictures back. And then I waited till I got in a new relationship, and I had a threesome with the girl, and I posted pictures of me and the girl and my new girlfriend in the bed.
As you
and
should.
she hates my guts till this day.
As you should. That's the best lick back.
And you're better playing off with God than me.
Okay. That's cool.
Yes.
Okay.
You really played.
That's my type of character.
That was chess. That was chess.
Yeah. Because that was over a course of like a year and a half that I plotted this. So I was very serious about this. Yeah.
That was strategic.
Yeah, it was very strategic.
Oh,
yeah, I made sure me and the ex stayed cool enough where she didn't unfollow me, so she watched everything. I made sure,
Smart.
Sick.
Smart. I like that. I like
Spicy.
that. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Deep dark secret. Let's see. Oh my God. No. Okay.
The crickets is sending
Okay, so I'm gonna say this.
Okay, cool.
Disclaimer.
So one time, right, I was, you got your strap on and shit. You had a little, you dig, top me off, and I guess like I was feeling it too much, and like,
I'm sorry.
Don't laugh, y'all. And like she had a reflex, and she threw up on me.
On your strap?
On a strap on
Ooh.
me.
You kept going?
Hell no, that shit was done.
I don't know.
That was over with.
Did
Hell
y'all
no.
keep going? Did y'all go forward after that?
I mean, we was together, like we was in a relationship, so it was like one of those like, bitch,
We gonna have to let this slide.
I'm gonna need some time. Let me go get it. Don't even wipe me on. It wasn't Murk.
It was not me.
No, I'm saying I'm looking at her face like.
It was worse than mine.
Ooh,
All right, you go, Dominic.
I just got a little carried away.
Go ahead and tell them how you broke that lady leg.
That's what I was thinking about. But I was also thinking about the shower thing.
I think the legs is better. Tell them how you broke that lady legs.
All right. So hear me out. One time, I was towed up, and the girl that I was talking to, she was like, "I'm gonna come over your house with my homegirl, And I fell asleep, drunk, woke up. They came in there with a bottle. We started drinking some more. It's the first time I'm ever even having an encounter with this woman. She come in the room. I got the room set, the LED lights on, the shower's going. We in the shower. We doing our thing. We having a time. Yeah. We get out the shower. We doing a little bit motion in the bathroom. Yeah. Everything's cool. I'm like, great. I put my super suit on. So I done got the strap. And I came over, we doing some stuff, and then she bends over. And I got like a, what's that thing called? It's like a platform bed. So it's on the ground, kind of. And I get behind her, and I'm doing my digs, but only for like 2 seconds. And I don't know, the alcohol smacked me all at once, and I just like fell backwards. But again, I have her legs like harnessed under my legs. Like, so when I fell back on her legs on the platform frame. I almost and I felt the moment I hit her legs, I knew that her legs hit the wood because I heard it like clink, and I fell backwards off of her, and all she was sitting there like, you know, when Peter Griffin hit his leg, like and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
About broke that lady legs.
We had never had sex again. But you know, we did redeem it. Like I don't know, years later. Okay. Years later,
that's insane. I don't got no big dog series. I don't feel like. I think I maybe only have one that I ever told you, like my cheating scenario when I was younger.
Oh yeah, you're cheating.
Okay, so I did do somebody dirty one time, but I just feel like if you try to play with me, I gotta do you dirty. Or okay, so I was messing with this little stud or whatever, and mind you, when we was together, she was like, you know, she wanted to be a femme. Like I'm like, okay, I respect that. Like I feel like I've never really dated a stud outside of her, because like most people are like, I want to be a femme, yeah, or whatever case may be, and I advocate for that. Do your thing. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was messing with the stud or whatever, and one day I'm just chilling. I'm in her house and everything, and she on the phone and stuff. So you know, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, you chilling. I was having to go through the phone, but it wasn't even like on no weird stuff. And I see messages with an ex. I'm like, okay, cool. I get it. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, but this is this ex. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this is her. It's that one. Okay, cool. So I asked about it. You try to play me like I'm dumb. Right. I said, okay, cool. Don't even worry about it. Come over her house again. We chilling, kicking, cool net, and you still talk to this girl. I said, all right, bet. It's this little film I knew that liked me. Hit her up. How you doing? What's up? We finna link type shit. You get what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is like, I'm asking you about this person. You playing in my face. So now I'm about to show you something. So boom, she was supposed to come kick it with me. Like my actual girlfriend at the time was supposed to come kick me. I'm like, nah, like I'm chilling. I'm in the house, whatever, cool, kicking it straight. The girl hit me back, left out of there, got out of there that night. Yeah, cracked her. Yep, did that. And I literally called. I called her the next day. My girlfriend at the time and told her exactly what happened. I'm like, you doing XYZ, so this is what I did. What's up with it? She wanted to fight. Oh, come on, let's do it. This is where I'm be at. This is where I'm at right now. Actually, you want me to come get you? Yeah, I'm like, what's up? What we trying to do? Like, I've never been scared type shit. You get what I'm saying? But I just felt really bad low key because like my people was low key involved in it because me and the girl was together for like a year and some change or whatever. So they like, my mom called. She's like, yeah, she hit my phone. She was hitting me up. And she was like, I just knew you was in the house. I said, yeah, I got up out of there. And I told my mom exactly what happened. She was like, you know, that ain't right. You ain't supposed to do that, whatever. I'm like, no, I had to do that though, because I just feel like if you trying to play me, I'm about to show you something. So I just felt like I had to do that. I had to do that to her. But it was just like, stop playing me, bro.
We all fall short of
the film loved it though. The film was just like, she wanted to be bad. She was like, so what are we after this?
We are nothing.
Nothing.
I was in there playing. Like,
no, I swear to God, I had to get a little piece back. But yeah, I felt bad because I was like, damn, my people involved and stuff. But I was like, I never want to let myself get to that because I'm not even like that. But it's like, I will do that.
I will.
Yeah.
Man,
you gonna learn you something.
Both of y'all. It sound like you're on camera diving. Don't cheat.
Oh no, just me. I told y'all my funny stories. Yeah. I got those stories.
Yeah, like
but I got way more of those than I have of those. Cause I just feel like people automatically know not to play with me because I just take it way too far. Yeah. If you ever cheat on me, don't never get back with me.
But I'm
gonna play in your
I'm
face
at the part of my healing process now where it's like I don't have time for that.
Though.
So it's like the only thing I have to offer you is like a disappearing act. You will never ever have access to me again. So yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I did wrong. I never care, especially if you playing with me. This is what I did. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna tell
Who you
myself.
think wrote the game?
I don't care.
Who you think
wrote
wrote
the
the
song?
shit?
Okay.
You know. So thank you, first of all, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure you tune in each and every Thursday, 7 p.m. everywhere. Shout out to Status Network. Thank y'all.
Thank you for having us. Thank y'all. We had a ball.
We are officially kinfolks. Thank you, my baby. Shout out to my man Jack and Dana.
Yeah.
Thank you. Till next time. Peace.
It's so good. Thank you.